What's going on, guys? Riley here from RP Productions, and today we're going to be going over a bunch of updates that have been happening with the channel, with me, with my friends, and also at the end of this video, or I guess the second half of this video, we'll be showing you guys my autocross event that I did in a Lamborghini Gallardo, which was a ton of fun, and it was even better because Julia bought that for me for my birthday present. So that was absolutely awesome. So if you want to just watch that, skip to like the second half of the video, but if you're interested in all the updates, here we go. So today is Wednesday, March 15th, so let's go back 2 days to March 13th, which was Monday, and I spent the entire day pretty much detailing a 1985 Chevrolet Silverado, so I did a full detail, paint correction, that whole 9 yards. So that took up the whole day. Didn't obviously film a video because, I was focusing on paint correcting. The following day, which is Tuesday, I spent most of the day just hanging out with family, enjoying my time off from school since this is my spring break, and the second half of the day I spent the paint correcting a 2011 GT500 Mustang. If you guys are wondering why I haven't posted a video past 2 days, yesterday I was detailing the truck, today I'm detailing a GT500, so, making that money. So right here is before, and right here is after.
Is that RP?
There we are with the finished result. Got a nice buff, paint sealant. I mean, damn, that shine. So once again, didn't film that, even though I know a lot of people would probably be interested in it. I just don't really film when I'm doing, I guess, customers' cars, just because I do them as quickly as possible and as efficiently as possible. So if I was over here spending time setting up camera angles and stuff, that just takes a long time. So that was what I did yesterday. Also yesterday, everybody knows Frank here on the channel, formerly known as Stock Miata. Well, he bought a 2007 Ford Mustang. It's a Shelby GT. So it's not a GT500, not a GT350, Shelby GT. So here's a few pictures of that. So I'm sure you guys will be seeing that car featured here on the channel. Basically, it's like a 3-valve Mustang with like a tune and a couple like minor bolt-ons and stuff and suspension components. And it's almost like a track ready. It's like a 1LE. Older body style Mustang, I guess. Well, Frank did it. He bought a Mustang Shelby GT. Oh boy. Anyways, 5-speed manual, 127,000 miles, I think. Frank got a pretty good deal on it, so you guys will be seeing a lot of videos with that, I'm sure, here on the channel. And if you want to go follow Frank on Instagram, here's his Instagram name, so you can go tell him that he bought a slow car. So now we're caught up to date. Here is Wednesday. I'm about to go change clothes and go play some golf with some family members. Just enjoy time with family. And then tonight I'll be heading to a big-ass Texas 2K pre-meet, which I will probably end up filming that. So look forward to that video coming out probably within the next 2 days. This weekend is Texas 2K weekend, so I'm sure I'll be getting a ton of footage. I plan on spending, I think, probably all day Friday down at Royal Purple Raceway filming all of the crazy stuff at the races. I might go on Saturday, but at this point it's still up in the air. But regardless, there will be a bunch of Texas 2K footage here on the channel, which should be really cool. Tomorrow I'm doing some modifications to the Camaro. I don't want to give away what it is yet, but I think it should make the car look a lot better. It's one of those mods that doesn't change a whole bunch with the car, but it will make a huge difference in the way it looks, as well as, I guess, a tiny bit in performance. And lastly, yesterday I received an email from Dodge/SRT basically inviting me to come to the Dodge Demon release that's going to be happening on April 11th in New York City. So that is super awesome that they would even think to invite me and they recognized me. That's so cool. The problem with it is in their email they said that we're responsible for funding our own transportation and hotels and stuff like that. So I'm trying to figure out if it's going to be possible for me to go. It's on a Tuesday, which kind of sucks because I've got school going on. But I might just say screw it, miss 2 days of school, fly to New York one day, fly back the next day, film everything if I'm allowed to. I've got to figure out if they'll even let me film that stuff, or figure out if I can film it then post it several days later. I don't know how that stuff works, so I've got to call them and figure out the details on that deal. The major downside about this is if I decide to go, I'll be spending about $700 in plane tickets just to take me from there, spend 1 day there, and not even get a hotel, and then fly back the next day. So I'd be basically pulling on all-nighter in the airport in New York City by myself. So that would be very interesting, but I do think it might be worth it So I'm going to give SRT a call within the next couple days, figure out some details, and I will let you guys know what I decide. But what that does mean is that the Dodge Demon is upon us and will be out very, very shortly. So I'll be excited to see how different, I guess, the specs on it are from what I originally guessed they would be. So now with all those updates being said, hopefully you're caught up on everything that's been going on in my life, and hopefully you're looking forward to, you know, the mod video, the Texas 2K videos, stuff like that. Hopefully I'll be able to do some kind of YouTube collab with some, you know, bigger size YouTuber. I've been trying to talk to Garrett from 1320 Video, otherwise known as Cletus McFarland. So hopefully we can set something up with him, but you know, they all come in for such a short time, so trying to knock out videos is not the most simple thing to, I guess, coordinate, plan, shoot the video, and get everything knocked out quickly. So we'll see if that happens, but I'll be trying. So with all that being said, here's the footage from me driving the Lamborghini on an autocross course. It was an absolute blast doing that. Not many people get to say they've driven a Lamborghini in their lifetime, so it's pretty cool to be like, yeah, I've already done that. And it was even better because Julia bought that for me for a birthday present, so I can't thank her enough for that. She really did good picking out that gift. So I know this video is extremely laid back and just me kind of talking to you guys, giving some updates, but I'll try to interact in the comments as much as I possibly can, and definitely look forward to the videos about to be coming out within the next few days. Here's that Lambo footage. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.
Now you can go behind it.
Okay.
About 25 miles an hour. I'll explain the course. This is the main straight. This is where you're going to be giving it throttle all the way through. Okay, the two tall orange cones, those are gates. So every time you see those, you're going through them. We'll be braking right about here, keeping constant brake pressure, easing off the brake, going into your clipping point, which is the green cone. Okay, and then just swing it out to your next gate. You'll be on throttle, then apply a little brake right here, then off the brake, in the corner here on the left. Gets a little tight, sharper, then through the gate, back on throttle. And this gets pretty quick. This is my favorite part of it. We'll add a little brake right here, off the brake, bring it into your apex, give it some throttle through the next gate. This next section is meant to be really slow and tight, so that way we don't go into the crowd. Okay, if you swing this out very wide, it's going to make this next corner much easier. So now tighten it up. Oh, real tight, yep, real tight. Okay, squeeze on the throttle as you straighten out, and the next one here to the right. And then straight through these two orange cones. Okay. This brings us back on the straight, so bring it in tighter, sooner, then straighten out. All right, go for it. More throttle, more. Keep going, and brake. Carry the speed through the corner, sharper, then come out wide, and brake. Off the brake, tighten the corner, back on the throttle, squeeze it, full throttle. Brake hard, off the brake, back on throttle, and then brake, off the brake, keep it out wide. Slow it down a little bit for this corner right here, tighter, good. Start to squeeze into that throttle, straighten it out, then lift, cut over to the right. Squeeze into that throttle, straighten it out, and brake, cut it over. If you want to get that turning a little sooner, otherwise wash out too early. Okay, brake. Okay, carry the speed through the corner, a little bit more throttle, keep it wide, and brake, off the brake, tight to the left, squeeze into it, straighten it out, full throttle. Keep it on, brake, touch the corner, back on the throttle, and then brake, off the brake, swing it out wide. Good. Slow down for this one. Sharper, squeeze on the throttle. Turn it in sharp now, all the way in. A little bit of throttle, straighten out. Good, now cut over left now. Start turning more. Now straighten out. Throttle out, full throttle. Keep going. Brake, hard brake. Off the brake. Increase the speed, a little bit of throttle, and brake. Off the brake, tight to the left, all the way in. Okay, squeeze on the throttle. Give it more. Keep going, and brake. Off the brake. Back on the throttle. Okay, and then brake. Off the brake, just swing out wide. Good. Keep it in nice and tight, all the way in. Okay, a little bit of throttle, sharper to the right. Okay, squeeze on the throttle. Good. Turn it now, all the way in. Okay, now let it unwind. Squeeze on the throttle, full throttle. And brake, harder brake. Off the brake, keep it out wide. A little bit of throttle, and then brake. Off of it, turn it in. Nice and tight, squeeze on it, full throttle. Keep going. Brake hard. Off the brake, a little bit of throttle, and then brake. Alright, we're going to exit this time through.
appreciate it.
No problem.
That was cool.
Alright, just go ahead and park right behind the GTR for me, please.
Makes it a little fun with the all the loose rocks out there.
We actually had to adjust the course at the beginning of the day. Asphalt was fine. Towards midday, it started coming apart on this real bad.
Really?
Yeah, let's go and pull forward a little bit more.
How was it?
I drove a Lamborghini. That was cool.